Is your once cushiony 9 to 5 feeling more uncertain than ever? Do you want to finally become your own boss, work from anywhere at any time? Are you an investor who wants to add another income vehicle into your portfolio and diversify your risk? Well, today I will show you how becoming a certified AI Amazon seller can help you launch your first profitable product in the next 12 weeks, even if you have no experience selling anything online or any technical knowledge. I'm going to show you how to find profitable products in minutes, how AI assists sellers reach $100,000 in revenue 65% faster than non-AI sellers, and how to leverage automated systems to launch and scale your online business. You see, over the last 6.5 years, we have helped thousands of people from 47 countries and 55 cities generate their first $1,000, $10,000, $100,000, and even $1 million with our teachings. And you are at the right place if you, my friend, are a 9-to-5er who wants to add a second income stream or fully transition out of your current career, or if you are an investor who wants to add another income vehicle into your portfolio and build something scalable and, most importantly, exitable. Now, for us to understand how we ended up here, we have to actually understand where it all started. You see, about a decade ago, I used to run and operate a restaurant. But unfortunately, on April 28, 2015, I got a call from my bartender saying, "Boss, you gotta hurry up and come back because the kitchen is on fire." And by the time I got back, that place was all destroyed. The firefighters wouldn't let me in, and unfortunately, I realized that I had no insurance to cover the damages. My landlord kicked me out, sued me, and after 2.5 years of pretty much working for free at this place, I came out of it with $150,000 in debt. But I was only 25 years old, and I realized that I would not allow this one thing define my future. I reunited with a high school friend who told me that you can make money online. I started researching, and I realized that you can actually flip products and sell them online and make a profit. And in fact, this picture on the right is a picture of me and my girlfriend at the time, now my wife, flipping through aisles and hundreds and thousands of products, trying to find a product that we can flip online and make a decent living from it. And after about 3.5, 4 years of doing this, I was able to retire my parents, marry the love of my life, clear my debt, and live life on my own terms. You see, but it didn't stop with me because people started reaching out to me asking about what I was doing. This kid named Zach Brown from North Carolina, 22-year-old kid, who all he wanted to do was ride his dirt bike in the tournaments around the country. But he couldn't do that because he was a FedEx driver, spending about 12 to 14 hours per day driving for FedEx. And if he quit his job so that way he can pursue his dreams, he would not have the money to do it. But if he were to give up his dreams and just focus on the job, he would not live a fulfilled life. Does that sound familiar? Well, this is where he started leveraging our systems, and with about 6 to 12 months, he was able to build a business that was generating about $100,000 a month in revenue, which allowed him to quit his job and pursue his dreams. And that's when I realized I had something very special, because not only did it impact my life and Zach Brown's life, but I realized that I can impact the lives of other people. And that's when BJK University was founded in 2019 with a mission to impact 1 million lives by 2030 through empowering families with skills they can turn into income. You see, when I first started, I was leveraging a very simple system, and that was going to Amazon, finding what people already go to Amazon to buy, and there are hundreds of millions of buyers and hundreds of millions of in-demand products that people already go to Amazon and with a credit card to buy. Then what we do is we find a supplier who can manufacture that product for us. We create a differentiation. We stand out from the competition. Then our supplier ships directly the product all the way from their warehouse to an Amazon warehouse near me. Then I list the product online, and every time a customer purchases that product, Amazon fulfills the order for me. I don't have to visit the supplier physically. I don't have to store the product in my house, and Amazon does customer service, shipping, handling, and everything. However, something changed, and that is right around 2020 when the world completely shifted, and that is when COVID happened, and that's when our lives completely changed. The world literally went crazy. How many remember the whole craziness about toilet papers? And then the federal government started printing billions and trillions of dollars. And then there was a trade war between China and the USA. And our products that used to take about 1 to 3 weeks to be shipped, now were taking weeks and months. And then there was actual military wars. About half a dozen broke out around the world. And then the technological advancements of AI. And that's when the entire business model changed. What used to work 10 years ago stopped working because everything changed. The world changed. The systems changed. And then big companies started implementing AI. And that's when I realized what I once knew how to do does not work anymore. So what do I do? But that's when Hint came to me with an idea that completely revolutionized everything that I was doing. She said, Bashar, we've got a system that generates products. We can find products that are in demand. That used to work. It still kind of works, just needs a little tweak. And that is, if we take what works today, which is implementing AI and technology, we can actually create something very special that no one else even knows. And in fact, it can be 10 times better than what it used to be before. And that is called the AI Amazon seller. So who is Hind? Well, she's a wife and mother of two. She was previously a hotel manager and a corporate employee who was working 12, 14 hours a day. She would come home at 7, 8 o'clock and just be exhausted and not have the time to spend with her family. She joined BJK University in 2019 for the hope that she can one day quit her job and focus on working from home. She leveraged other people's money to launch her business. To date, she has generated over $6 million with her Amazon store, and now she is the head of our student success. So without any further ado, I'd like to bring up Hind, where she can share with us how AI combined with Amazon FBA that I launched 10 years ago is revolutionizing how we do e-commerce.
Hello everyone, this is Hind. So today I'm going to share with you three of them that will make you very successful Amazon seller in 2026. Secret number one, Amazon isn't dead, however the old way is. Many people did think that Amazon is very crowded right now and is very competitive and it's too old and you are very late into the game. I will say no, it's not the case. The proof, what we can see that Amazon is making 1.6 billion a day in sales. And what that shows demand is there. So what's changed? The people who use AI tools, those are the ones who will win quickly. And the proof, AI assisted sellers reach out 100K in revenue 65% faster than non-AI sellers. This is not me who say that. These studies showed from McKinsey, people who use generative AI can significantly boost sales and productivity and shorten the sales cycle. What used to taking us longer, we can do it right now within some clicks. So from lead generation, from marketing optimization, personalized outreach, all of these sectors, success in analytics, all of them, they show that they were able to reach out to a faster and a great milestone from revenue and other traditional methods. Secret number two, you don't need experience, you need systems. You just need to leverage the right systems and tools in order to be successful in 2026. Amazon FBA, as we all know, handle shipping, handle storage, inventory, handle customer service. So they are really handling all the heavy lifting. So now AI can handle the technical parts. We are using Helium 10 in order for us to validate products. I have been using it for the last 6 years. Yes, Helium 10, it is a really great, powerful tool. However, need sometimes to learn it, to learn every single component from product research, how to find products, how to do the reviews, from finding all the keywords, from finding all the niches, and it's every single component need hours and hours of learning and practice. And after you find the correct product and you validate it and you know it is profitable, you still need to go and check all these competitors, top 10 to 20, and you check all of them to see the pictures, to see the reviews, to see the listings, what make them powerful, what can we change, what gaps it is there that people are looking for. It was really a burden for their progress. It's taking a month for them to learn. It's taking months for them to find the right products and differentiate it and then go and find the correct suppliers. Now we can take all this stuff and do it within one click. AI find them, do the differentiation. You can do your listing within one click. You can validate the demand. You can see the growth of the product within few clicks, even profit calculations. So everything right now, it's easy. AI help you do that and remove 90% of the technical barrier that used to require teams. What we can say, competition use years on learning, practicing, spending thousands of dollars to learn about their niches, to learn about their product, to learn about their customers. But 73% of successful sellers now, they come and succeed with zero e-commerce experience. To scale to 10K, it used to take us us 14 months. With AI, it takes us only 4 months right now. What I will say about secret number 3, that starting is cheaper and safer than ever. Starting is not any more risky than before. Starting the wrong way is. What we all know, old way to do business, we need at least 50,000 to 250,000 in order for us to launch a business. I remember when I launched my old business with my husband, we used to have a restaurant. We spent over 200,000 between equipment, employees, inventory, franchise fee, electricity, rent, upfront, insurance, and you don't make any sales yet. You are just spending. And I remember it was a year or year and a half after before we started making profits. And it's not the case for Amazon. Today, you can start, lean on testing idea quickly and grow without massive upfront costs. The modern FBA, you can start under $6,000 with some of the products. You can remove all the doubt and the pressures with AI, because AI helping you validate the demand, helping you do a lot of stuff, and we are not anymore having any guessing work. The capital, it's not anymore a roadblock. Why I'm saying that? Because I know, let's face it, when I started Amazon, it was very hard for me to spend my own money. It was one of the biggest reasons why it took me 8 months before I launched my first products. I was doubting and I was really scared to put money from my own pocket. And that's when I figure out using others people's money. We need to leverage OPM. We need to check more structures from family and friend, from a community backers to fund that first product. So here are some options that you can use. You can use a 0% credit card that you can pay 12 to 14 months from your profits. You can use a business card. You can use partners capital. You use friend and family, and you will be surprised because many people, they do have money, but they don't know how to invest it. When you come with an idea and you know exactly what you are doing, most of them, they do trust you and they want to partner up with you. OPM give you leverage. You can launch smarter and scale quicker, keeping your risk low while building the momentum. Why I'm saying that? Because the way we order in Amazon, we are not going to start with 5,000 units or 2,000 units and put all our money in one inventory hoping it will work. We start with small order, validate that order, start the selling, make sure that we are making money and this is what customers are looking for. Then we place the second order. We start scaling gradually. We don't spend all of the money. Then we just say, oh, it's good product or not a good product. So stop gambling and start launching with certainty. This is the smarter way, faster and safer way to win on Amazon. This isn't about guesswork. This is about precision.
And listen, as Hind said, OPM completely changed her life, just like it changed mine, and it can change yours. You do not need to allow your bank account hold your dreams back, because there's $334 trillion in circulation at any given moment, and you, my friend, can tap into it. Now, that said, we are at a crossroad, because where we go from here is very important, and you, my friend, have a decision to make. So the first option that you have right now that you can take today is that you do it by yourself. And unfortunately, this is the option that I chose to take about a decade ago, which is why the first 7 businesses I launched miserably failed. What I did not realize then is that regardless what it is I'm trying to do, someone else has done it before me successfully. And what I can do by tapping into their success and their knowledge is I can collapse the time that it takes me to go from 0 to success. And what I did not realize then is that the most important asset that I have is my time, because time is the only asset that when it happens once, it does not recreate itself. Money recreates itself, time does not. So if you try to do it by yourself, this is the most stressful. There is no guarantee of results. It's going to be painful, expensive, and long. Not to mention it's going to be lonely. Or you can do it together with us. This is where you get to leverage our 50 years of combined experience of selling on Amazon and helping thousands of people make thousands, hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars. This is where you get our support. We hold you accountable. This is the most affordable because we collapse time. This is the fastest and the most fun. And believe it or not, one of our core values at BJK University is fun, which is why, for the very first time, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you what we like to call the AI Amazon Seller Certification Program. Now, in this program, over the following 12 weeks, we will help you build foundation, product research, design your product, create a listing, place your order, PPC campaign setup, create images and finalize listing, and then launch by week 8 to week 12. And listen, we are not inventing stuff here. We are finding stuff that already sells on Amazon, hundreds of millions of products that are in demand, people going there with their credit card. We're just differentiating it, standing out from the competition, And at this point, we have launched and helped launch thousands of products over the last decade on Amazon. So here's the question that I have for you, my friend. Are you ready to stop allowing other people control your life? Whether that's the government, whether that's your family, whether that's your boss, whether that's the owners of the companies that you are invested in that's part of your portfolio, whether that's crypto, Bitcoin going up and down, whether that's stock market. If you're ready to take charge of your financial future, if you are worried that AI might take over your life and finances, maybe your job, maybe your investment portfolio might not be here, maybe your competition might be beating you. If you're ready to leverage artificial intelligence instead of allowing it take over your life, if you are ready to live life on your own terms and tap into what I believe to be the biggest opportunity of our lifetime, then let's go ahead and let's talk. You see, over the next 72 hours, our team has set aside a few slots on their calendars where they will get on a short call with you to diagnose your current situation, figure out exactly what it is you're trying to do and where do you want to go, see if being a certified AI Amazon seller is a fit for you and your goals, map out an action plan to accomplish your goals, and our promise to you is that this will be the most valuable time that you invest in your future this year. Now, if you're wondering, I don't know if this is for me, I'm tight on time, I want to make sure that if I actually schedule the call, it's going to be valuable. Well, if you are a 9-to-5er who wants to add a second income stream or fully transition out of your current career, then this is for you. If you are an investor who wants to add another income vehicle into your portfolio and build something scalable and exitable, then this is for you. Now, here's the thing. When you book this call, only really two things could happen. Number one, worst case scenario. We find out that you are not a fit for this program. And if that's the case, our advisors will give you a free step-by-step guide and plan on what to do next, and they will guide you so that way you can accomplish your goals. Best case scenario, we are a fit, and our advisors will extend an invite for you to join our program and explain to you next steps, how it works. And here's the cool thing. If you are a fit for what we're doing, we will do everything in our power to ensure your success. Why? Because you see, our goal is to get you to $25,000 a month as quickly as possible, so that way we can extend another invite where we get to partner together, so that way we can help you get to 7 figures and beyond. That's what we did with Hind. When she was around $40,000 a month, we actually partnered up with her and helped her scale to 7 figures. So literally, there is no downside for you, only upside. But here's a word of caution that you have to be very careful of. We get hundreds of applications every single month to get on these calls with us because we have vast experience in selling on Amazon. People need our help and want our help. However, we only conduct 10% of them because we just simply do not have the human capacity to do everybody. And because we only work with about a dozen people every single month, because we want more Hinds. And what we've realized is that the better the fit, the better the result. So when you submit your application today to get on a call, we will review it very carefully. When you get on the call, our team will ask you some questions because they know that we only have limited amount of slots. So if you're ready to change your life, if you're ready to change your financial situation, if you're ready to live life on your own terms, whether that's by adding a second income stream, completely transitioning out of your current career, if you are an investor who wants to add another income vehicle into your portfolio, if you want to build something scalable, something exitable, if you want to leverage AI and artificial intelligence to build something for yourself, if you want to not get run by AI, use it and not get used by it, if you are sick and tired of answering to someone else and you want to finally answer to yourself, then go ahead and click the link below this video, book that free strategy session, and let's together change your financial future.
Something about Bashar has kept resonating with me. It's like if he was talking to me, he was a real guy, had a real story.
BJK kind of laid the groundwork for what's really possible and more of, it was an already pre-established groove on how to do this.
BJK isn't just a platform where they, provide access to all the information that we need. There is a communion relationship within the student and the coaches.
There's no way we'd be successful without the coaches and the other students moving us along in this program. I wanted to join as soon as I saw it. Learned so much more about other products and experts that are out there that I didn't know that was there.
Just the amount of knowledge you get and networking. I mean, you're talking to people who are doing the same thing as you, who's trying to grow. I mean, you're bouncing ideas off everybody. What else? It's just epic.
I would say it's a great opportunity for learning.
You get so much value that you cannot find on internet or YouTube or anything. You get to connect with the real people who do what you're trying to accomplish and learn from them.
I love that BJKU focuses on the criteria, BJKU system that actually works.
I think this is the best decision I've ever made, joining the BJK University.
What BJK University taught me is it's a set of skills, it's a mindset. I could never explain how grateful I am for Bashar and the team here at BJK University.
I completely recommend BJKU. Give them a shot. They are very good, they are very professional, they care. Coaches are amazing, community is amazing. If you have any problems, everybody is there to help you.
I'm incredibly thankful for all the knowledge that I gained because of you guys.
The fact that Bashar created this thing and he's helping me out to succeed, that's what BJK is about.
The only regret I do have is not starting BJKU